Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. Leading the Vikings here, head coach Kevin O'Connell. His guys played good football the last month plus. They are 4-2 in their last 6. Leading the opposing sideline, that's Packers head coach Matt. First carry here for Aaron Jones. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Run lost of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 17-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Completes downfield to Felton. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
51 yards, the gain on the play. And the Vikings, first down. A 51-yard.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boyd, I love that.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
At the 40-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And they say Packers football. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Here's the offense now to take over, and that's their quarterback to lead them out.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good.
The Vikings and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory. They've got a short field after that pick. First down, play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They gain 11 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. Running right, this is Jones. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Pass play now. Buys time, rolling right. And he runs out of room before he can get to that marker. So now we're going to see what they decide to do, Brock, on this 4th and 1.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Bartholomew brings this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job.
Vikings, ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. They're going to throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory. 2nd and 3 now. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Vacates quickly left side. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. To throw here on first down. Everyone's out there, so let's get things restarted. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
That's another Vikings first down.
Throwing it again here. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. He'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. The play fake, he'll throw. Caught at the 10-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
That's another Vikings first down. 1st and goal.
From the red zone now. Headed out right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Vikings pull out in front further, 13-zip. And if you like scoring, well, no doubt this dude's been one of your favorite quarterbacks to watch this season. At his rushing touchdown, number 10 on the year, and he's really had a running back's nose for the end zone every time he's taken the field. The Vikings are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And I know we're normally discussing his work leading the passing game, but wow, we've really had to take note of what he's done on the ground. He's leaned into that part of his game early. Throwing now on first down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
48 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. They'll throw it here on first. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Packers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Vikings headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they can try to move this into field goal range, Brock, if they so choose. 55 seconds left. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9. Only worried about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches. Throwing from the gun. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Trying to work quickly now.
And the Vikings first down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But fortunately, the Vikings stay calm. They were able to get to it. Crisis averted. They keep possession. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. And this is second and long. Working now from the gun.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
Looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Gronk as they force this fourth down. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start. The Vikings ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. First and 10. Here's Jones. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
They get 19 on that pickup. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
And the Vikings first down.
They'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
That's another Viking.
Working inside the red zone. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well,
the Vikings are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Back to pass on first and 10. Yet again, it's Jefferson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
And the Vikings first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
3 quarters in the books from this one.
First down.
The Vikings hold both a football and a solid lead as they try to close this one out. So first down from the 41. They'll look to throw. Escapes the pocket. He dodged the tackle. There he goes again. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. This play goes for 36. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
as long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Vikings, first down. First and goal.
From the red zone on first. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Jordan Addison, the intended target. It's second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Looking to throw here. Brings it in. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings have likely locked up the win right there. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling.
The Vikings headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Back to throw on first and 10. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Jones trying the left side. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Offense to the line, second down. Back to throw. Forced out to his right. And the pack gets home. They drop him. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. Third and long for him here. In trouble now, and the ball is out. But fortunately, the Vikings stay calm. They were able to get to it. Crisis averted. They keep possession. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. The Vikings ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Here's a design run. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration continues, and we've got a great one for you. Between the Minnesota Vikings and the Seattle Seahawks. Leading the Vikings here, head coach. First and 10, looking to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Back now, pressure coming. Flush out now to his left. On the run, deep down the left side. That finds him deep down the sideline. They get 40 up. Ooh, Mike McDonald not liking what he saw. The challenge flags hit the field.
Previous play is under review.
We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where those feet came down.
And no matter what they rule here, Kate, that was an outstanding effort just to make the catch.
Yeah.
Now we got to look and see, did he get both feet in with possession?
So that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a third one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Well, here comes their offense to begin the drive. And in the middle of all of them, oh yeah, there's the focal point of their game plan. Vikings and their quarterback ready to take over once again. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. Back to work after throwing the pick. And he's taken down, so that's how our first quarter's going to end. So a little momentum boost there for the defense. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. Takes the second down snap. Teams getting out there and ready to resume play. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Driving Dire Straits, it's 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes out to the left. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a gain of 22. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Vikings.
Now a give up the middle to Jones. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Jones once more. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know And you may come back too, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones gets it. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And this is going to fall incomplete. He made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's 3rd down.
Tariq Woolen on the coverage.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's caught. This is Addison. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
The QB keeping this option on 1st and goal. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Jones pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. And the offense gets it back. They're going to be set up at the 2. Wow, this has been a rough sequence for them starting out. First the interception, and now almost giving it away again on the fumble.
Yeah, Coach's going to have to get everybody around the campfire and get this thing figured out, because through all the years and all the styles of play, we know one thing, Kate. Turnover margin in the NFL is the biggest indicator of winning and losing.
And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down here. Vikings are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Gets him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Throw here, 3rd down. Buys time, rolling right. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line.
1st down. A gain of 7.
They are throwing it again.
Minnesota.
Escapes the pocket. Now he's past the 25. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. From the red zone now. It'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep...
Oh, my! It's intercepted in the end zone! Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
The 2nd down pass. Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Vikings headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Connects on the crosser. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Vikings, first down.
Now looking to throw. Goes right back to Jefferson. Complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a great pickup. 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's another Vikings first down.
They give to Jones, right side. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Not on the same page with his tight end. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. They'll air it out on 3rd. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's out of bounds at the opposing 15-yard line. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15.
A gain of 34 yards.
Working now from the gun.
And the Vikings first down.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Brought in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact. Vikings ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. In that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. First down, play action. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow, and he is dicing them.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. To the air now on 1st and 10. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
This rookie quarterback's going to have to file that one away as a little bit of a reminder. You can't stare down your primary target. You can get away with it in high school, even in college, but not in this league as that ball gets batted away.
Throwing now off the play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And he's able to get this down to the 36. So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion.
The Vikings, first down.
Oh no, the ball is loose! And the Seahawks pick it up! And they can't call the return together, but they do have the new offense preps to head out. We've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That's a pickup of 9. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down. Well, when this guy's got it going on the ground, Brock, there isn't a more excited player on the field. And he has certainly been the most fun to watch in this one.
Yeah, he's been fun for you and me, Kate, but not this defense. You know, I remember asking Pete Carroll some years ago, is it harder than ever to play defense right now because of all the rules and regulations, everything else? He said, oh, yeah.
And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thinking his quarterback, the rest...
The Vikings are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Keeps it on the option here. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards. Well, I don't expect that loss to keep them from utilizing the option at all moving forward, Brock, but I do expect it to keep them from leaning on it too heavily.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. It's too valuable a piece of their game plan. You want to make that defense defend it, but they did it a whole lot better that time.
Taken in by Addison, left side. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the red zone on 1st. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to score a touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a 3-score game in the 4th.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy...
The Vikings headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. Now a give to Jones. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Vikings ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Staying on the ground with Jones. It's inside the 10. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
13 yards on the play. That's another Vikings first down.
They'll run here with Jones. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Just 1 yard on 1st and goal. Still 4 yards to go on 2nd.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 4-yard line.
Jones. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The Vikings keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's an Aaron Jones. Vikings pick up the win on the road. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently.